We'll go through the first question of the Leetcode. And the first one is recyclable and low-fat products. You can also find the solution in my channel, but I'll do a live solving right now, problem solving. And we have 3 columns of the products table, and product ID is the primary key for this table. Low fats is either yes or no. It's like binary. Recyclable is like yes or no. And it's asking for the IDs of products that are both low fat and recyclable. So we have 2 conditions that needs to be satisfied. Okay, so let's get started. Select star from products where low fats equal to yes and recyclable equals yes. Which columns it's asking for? Only product ID. Let's submit. Okay, pretty simple, guys. It's only one filter with low fats and recyclables equal to yes. And I'm gonna show only one column from the products table. No joins, nothing. And find the customer referee. We have the customer table. And the customers that are not referred by the customer with ID equals 0. I already had the solution, but I'm gonna write it again. So select which column? Name from customer where referee ID is not equal to 2. Let's run and see. Okay, I'm getting Zach, but Bill, Jane, Will. Bill, Jane, and Will are null, so I need to include them as well. Or referee ID is not null. Is null, sorry. Submit the answer. Pretty simple. So first I tried this. Referee ID is not equal to this, not equal to sign in SQL, and I've seen that it didn't include the null values, but it should also get the null values. So I need to write this as an OR. So add the referee IDs where it's null. If I said not null, then it will not include, but in the default version, it was not including. So I had to write this. Okay, one other simple question with the big countries. It's asking for the name population area of big countries. I'm going to delete this. And so I'll be writing from the same table, world table, name, population, and area from world, where population is greater than or equal to this amount. Or population. Let's run and see. Wrong answer. I got Angola as an extra. Why is that? How much is this? 20 million? I have 1 million of area. I said population and population. Damn, man. Area. The first one is area. Perfecto. Article views. So write a solution to find all the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles and sort it by ID. It seems like as an output, I'm getting the IDs of the authors. Select author ID from views. This is going to be called ID. And then that views at least one of their own articles. Author ID is equal to viewer ID. It's going to be a filter and order by ID. Right. Okay, I'm getting 2 duplicates. Can you guess why? What I should be using to avoid this? There's one keyword. I like this keyword and I use it a lot. Distinct. Speed up. Yeah, that's it. Invalid tweets. The tweet is invalid if strictly greater than 15. So here it comes. I'm checking the columns tweet ID, which is greater than, sorry, from tweets where I'm going to use a keyword here to find the how many characters each content is, and it's gonna be length, right? Length content is greater than 15, strictly greater than. No orders, nothing. Let's see. Wow, that was fast. I'm gonna go fast because these are simple questions. I want to reach to harder questions if possible. Replace employee ID with unique identifier. Employee ID. Seems like we need to join here. Write a solution to show the unique ID of each user. If a user does not have a unique ID, replace just show no. So I'm gonna write as an output unique ID and name from employees T1, employee uni T2, and I'm gonna be joining this. For example, left join on ID equals ID T1 ID T2 ID. It's accepted. Let's submit. I don't know if it's gonna accept everything. All right, it did. It's just a simple join, guys. I did the left join because it asks for all tables from the left table, all the rows from the left table, which is employees. Get me all the rows from employees. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, by the way. You can directly ask me or write in the comments. Sales and product table we have, and it's asking as an output as 3 columns. Select product name, year, and price from sales. T1 left join product, T2 on T1 product ID, and T2 product ID. To report the product name, year, and price. Okay, is this it? Do I need to add something else? No. Product and sales. Well, just join the tables, guys. Just get these columns, figure out where they are coming from, which in this case we have only 2 tables, and that's it. Customers who did not make any transactions. Select customer ID count customers who did not make any transactions. Visits and transactions table. Write a solution to find the IDs of the user who visited without making any transactions and the number of times they make these types of visits. Visit ID, so I can join them with visit ID. Obviously, visits table, transactions table, transactions at transaction ID. So it's asking me the people who made a visit but did not make transactions. From visits where I did not in select visit ID from transactions. Saying wrong answer. I forgot to do group by customer ID. Count number transactions. Just the name of the column. Is that it? Perfect. So guys, in this example, it's a little bit, I think, harder than the other ones because I need to figure out the visits that are not. So subtract the visits in this table from this table and just count how many times for each customer they make a visit. Rising temperature, one of my favorite questions. I like this question. Write a solution to find all dates with higher compared to its previous day. ID is the column for this table. There are no different rows with the same record date. Interval 1 day. I'm gonna be writing this, right? This keyword we need to remember. I'm not sure if I should delete it and rewrite it, because what do you guys want? Should I rewrite it or should I just... Okay, I'm just gonna rewrite it. If I can't remember the keyword, I'll just look it up. But it's important to know the idea. Select ID from weather T1. Let join weather T2 on. Here's the critical part. So I want to compare it from the previous days, right, of the same table that has the same data, but 1 day earlier, which is the critical thing. 1 day earlier. So record date equals to T2 record date minus interval 1 day. But something like this, right? Interval minus 1 day. And also one more join condition where T1's temperature is greater than T2 temperature. Where anything. Perfect. Okay, this is nicely done too. Here's the key thing here is to use this keyword, meaning that we are joining the same table, getting the column of this table. So to do that, we join the same table with 1 day before. So just get the temperature from 1 day earlier and then compare that temperature to the current one. So the current temperature is greater than the previous day's temperature. This is the previous day. This table that I'm getting will belong to the previous day, 1 day earlier. One previous day. And let's go. In this table, average time of process per machine. What did we do in this example? We got average time is processing time rounded 3 decimals. Let me try to go through the current code. Okay, I'm gonna explain from the current code. I don't want to rewrite it over and over again, but let's see. If I need to, I will write. So what this question is saying is that activity type is either start or end, and it's asking me The average time as processing average should be rounded to 3 decimals. So the time between end and start for each machine. So in this subquery, I'm getting the start time. In this one, I'm getting the end time. And here in the main query, I'm subtracting the end time from the start time divided by the count of process ID. In the end, I'm just rounding it by 3 to get the 3 decimals and call it processing time and group it by for each machine ID. As you can see, there's also process ID. So one machine have multiple processes, but I'm getting the start time of each process and end time of each process. But I'm trying to find the average processing time by subtracting them and dividing them by the number of processes. We'll use this type of subqueries very often to get values, and in the main query we do the main calculation very often. And as always, we do the group by, because the calculation we need to add to the group by the other columns. Let's go. Okay, in this example, employee bonus. Actually, wait, I'm just gonna write this by myself. It's just feeling guilty of being lazy. Select process machine ID, process ID from activity, where activity type is equal to end. Okay. And also I'm getting select this one should be start. I'm gonna call this table 2. I'm gonna call this table 1. And I'm gonna say select machine ID, just give it a random, doesn't matter. And also timestamp and timestamp start time and time minus start time. And I'm gonna sum all of these differences. I'm gonna count the number of processes. Count process ID. Left join T1 machine ID and T2 machine ID and process ID. T2 process ID. Time for them. Then it's gonna be grouped by T1 machine ID. Okay, let's try. Does it look the same? Hopefully. So I need to put it here. What am I doing? phone. It's giving me the wrong thing. I need to round it and put an alias here, but it seems like I'm on the right track, guys. Round it. Nice. Got the answer. Got the answer right. Since I already explained it, I want to go over again. I just wrote the same thing. I will go through the same logic over and over again with the different questions. Guys, this one, employee bonus, I'm gonna go through my solution and write again, but from the employee table and bonus table, I joined them, and then find the bonuses that are less than 1,000. So find the employees that are less than 1,000, who receive less than 1,000 as a bonus. And this is pretty simple, right? Select name bonus from employee T1 and bonus let join bonus T2 on T1 emp ID MID where bonus is bigger than 1,000. I don't get the nulls. I want to get the nulls as well. Sorry, I need to do less than 1,000. Probably I'll use call as well to make sure that nulls are also counted as 0. Perfecto. Use call as, guys. When you have a problem with nulls, think about call as. This is the takeaway from this problem. Okay, students and examinations. Let's see how many minutes we have been. Oh, it's been 28 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here, but I'll create another live session to keep going on from where we left, which is students and examinations, because it's been like 28 minutes already. I don't want to keep doing it. I'll see you in the next live session, guys.